Hola clase. Today we are going to create flashcards to study ER verbs in the present tense. Take a set of flashcards and we're going to create the pronouns first. The first pronoun we're going to use is I. Just that same size on the flashcard right in the center. Turn the card over and in the left margin it is yo and the conjugation ends in O. It's very important that you have it in the right spacing of the card. Set that card to the side. The next flashcard, you're going to write the pronoun you. In Spanish we have two U's, so we'll write familiar or informal to distinguish between the two U's. On the back side, you're going to write what it is in Spanish, tú, and it ends in es, like so. Set that card to the side. Take the next flashcard, you're going to write you as well, and you could also put formal, the formal way of addressing you. On the back side, please write it what it is in Spanish. It's usted, and that verb ends in e. It's very important that we get the lettering correct. Put that over to the side. We're going to do our next pronoun, which happens to be he. Turn that card over, and in Spanish it is él, and it ends in an e as well. By the way, at any point you could pause this video so you can catch up. The next pronoun will be she. You're going to turn that card over. On the back side, it's going to be ella, and that ends in an e as well. We're going to go ahead and start the next set of pronouns, which happens to be the plural form. In Spanish, or in English, excuse me, it'll be we. On the back side, we're going to translate it, and that is nosotros. Okay, and then we go ahead and write the ending, which happens to be hemos in this case, E-M-O-S. We're going to go to our next pronoun, and we're going to use the pronoun vosotros, which is you guys, or we'll put you all. If we want to put familiar, that's perfect, or informal. And this pronoun is primarily used in Spain. On the back side, it is vosotros. And on the bottom left corner, we will write E-I-S with an accent over the E like so. The next pronoun happens to be the formal use of you all. So we'll write formal. Okay, you could turn that over. And in Spanish it is ustedes. And that ends in E-N, like so. The last two pronouns, we happen to have they. Now we're going to go and clarify and put all girls, because there's a different pronoun for that. Okay, excuse me, all girls. And on the back side, we will write ellas, and that also ends in en, like so. The very last pronoun that we're going to use for today happens to be they, and it could be all guys or a mixture of guys and girls. Turn that over, and in Español, ellos, and it ends in en. Okay, we have done the pronouns. Now we're going to create flashcards for our verbs. I'm only going to do one as an example and then show you two others. We're going to do, for example, the verb eat or to eat. We'll write eat only. We'll put an S option because if I say he eats, we have to have the S. You're going to turn the card over and then on the back side write just the root of the word, which is C-O-M, and then finish it. Notice how it's in the very center on the bottom, a little bit to the left. Comer. Okay, that card is finished. I did two others as an example. I have read with an S option. Turn it over. Le, the root of the word, and the ending. Leer. The next one happens to be learn or learns. Turn that over. It's aprender. There are a lot of ER verbs, so you can create additional flashcards to study them. Then we put it together, and this is how it works. Take any pronoun. We'll take, for example, you formal, and any verb, read, put that together. You read, turn it over, and you get usted lee. Now I can go ahead and take they read, turn that over, and I get ellos leen. If I want to choose a different verb, all I have to do is select a different verb and put they eat, turn it over, ellos comen. You can choose any pronoun, any verb, put it together and get the right conjugation. Muchas gracias.